Lastly, I want to talk about the success of decriminalisation of sex work in New South Wales in Australia. Way back in the late 70s, a group of sex workers formed a collective that changed sex work in New South Wales forever. They commissioned and provided a detailed study of sex work to the New South Wales Select Committee of the Legislative Assembly on Prostitution, 1983 to 1986. That committee recommended the regulation of sex work should be relaxed, but it took 10 years for decriminalisation to happen in New South Wales. When it did in 1995, it coincided with the Wood Royal Commission into Police Corruption, which exposed rampant police corruption and profiteering from the sex work industry. Sex work has been decriminalised in New South Wales for 23 years now. In that time, it has proven a number of significant points. There has been no explosion of crime around sex work. The police corruption that criminalisation caused has ended. New South Wales is free of human trafficking for sex, as reported by the Australian Federal Police, so claims that decriminalisation causes trafficking are false. Decriminalisation has not caused a spike in disease transmission. Sex workers in New South Wales have been shown to have sexual health at least as good as the general community. We can and do manage our sexual health, and we do not need regulation to do so. Decriminalisation has empowered sex workers to enforce the use of condoms, which are used 99% of the time by sex workers, much higher than condom usage rates in the general community. All this evidence convinced conservative New South Wales politicians in 2015 that sex work should remain decriminalised. No one was able to present evidence to the New South Wales Parliamentary Inquiry into Sex Work that there was any exploitation of women and girls taking place in New South Wales. The reality is that decriminalisation does not increase harm to sex workers. Quite the opposite. It makes our lives safer and our businesses easier.